before attending the course, I rate myself very good husband. Right? But after the course, I realized I'm not that fantastic. I'm terrible, right? So much room to improve.
Okay.
So and then before the course, I say I'm just a dutiful husband actually.
Oh,
Right? Everything perform out of
okay.
duty.
Okay.
But after the course, at least I should find delight in my marriage.
Okay.
Find delight in our marriage. Chilling is a good wife. She's a good wife. But I don't see the good point. So I wish that she can be, change in this area, that area. The course told us, like, don't be like that because it's reactive, reacting to the whatever weak point. But we should be proactive. We should look up instead of how she can fulfill my need. I should change myself and how I can fulfill her need.
We took the initiative to change ourselves because the course taught us to change. Don't think of changing a spouse, which is difficult. So when you start to change in your attitudes, in your approach, things become different. And it will rub on. And the other person will feel it too. And that is where the bond and relationship become stronger and better.
Hi, welcome to another episode here on Feel Good. I'm your host, better known as Kim. And for those, I always remember to mention about this part, whereby if you have yet to subscribe on this channel and you've been watching it for a couple of episodes now, please do consider subscribing because then you will not miss out every episode when we upload. Okay, today in the studio we have a couple, whereby there are two of them, and I have info written down, so I'm going to read this because I cannot remember, obviously. So I have here Dr. Wong Mdm is a senior private ENT, ear, nose and throat specialist in Kuching, while Madam Gan or Chui Lian, a trained nurse, assists him as an administrator in his private clinic. They are also married for 42 years and are blessed with 2 children, Pastor Sam and his wife Sue and daughter Cherise, who are now serving and working in Scotland. They are worshipping in First Baptist Church in Kuching and had the family ministry. They are also the Sarawak regional coordinators of the marriage parenting courses under Alpha Malaysia since 2014. Together with their team, they have been running the on-site and online marriage, pre-marriage and parenting courses unceasingly for the community since 2010. They have collaborated with Sarawak government since 2014 in organising these 4 courses in various towns of Sarawak. More than 4,000 participants from Malaysia and 7 other countries have been blessed through this ministry for the past 14 years. And also they run their courses in English, Chinese and Bahasa Malaysia. Wow. Impressive. I am glad I read this intro. But before we move on, so welcome to the both of you. I'll do a brief introduction about yourself. How would you say it instead of these words given to me?
Yeah. Like to go first?
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, Kim. Thank you for having us. Yeah, actually, first of all, the correction part of that we run in English, Chinese, and Bahasa. Yes, no doubt. But we have a big team.
Okay, a big team.
We for ourselves, we are. For myself, I'm okay with English and Chinese, but not Bahasa.
No Bahasa.
But our team, they are very, very good.
Okay.
So we have big team helping us.
Okay.
So wherever we run any courses, there will be all these people supporting and helping us, and we are very thankful for each one of them.
Okay. How many do you consider? How many team members do you have in the team?
We have more than 40.
More than 40?
Yes.
It's a big team.
Because we have to run pre-marriage course, marriage course, parenting teenager course, parenting children course. We have many courses.
So we have on-site we have online.
Yeah.
On-site, a lot of preparation.
Oh, okay.
We need to prepare the place. We need IT support. We need cameraman. We need video.
Because you need to consider like the logistics.
Yes, everything.
Because online is just appear online,
online
right?
Is so much easier.
Online is so much easier.
Yeah, but then online you cannot get because human is still social animal, right?
Exactly.
So we still need to see you physically.
We miss out on the part on the part of physical, we can see each other, we can
Interaction.
interact. But whereas online also got advantage because sometimes online we can get the participants from outside coaching.
Yeah.
And if husband and wife traveling,
the coverage is wider.
That's right.
Much wider.
Much wider.
In fact, we have participants. We were surprised during the pandemic when we went online. A lot of participants from other countries. We even have a big group from China joining us.
Okay. How did you did you guys do your marketing all the way to the other part of the world?
Not really.
Not really.
I'll go by words of mouth, I think. Someone attended our course and they recommend friends or relatives. Usually there's a case.
Usually I have the broadcast list in the WhatsApp, that's all. That's all. I will just WhatsApp to all the past
Some do
participants.
come in through the social media, but majority through
Facebook,
the recommendation of friends and
Friends,
relatives.
Mainly friends.
Yeah.
Okay. Do a brief introduction about yourself.
Myself.
Dr. Wong, yourself.
Yeah. I'm 68 now. I'm trained medical doctors, and then I work in a private as a ENT.
Okay.
All right. So I'm from Cebu.
Fuchao.
Okay. So my Fuchao accent may be there. So please forgive me.
That's what makes us special.
Yeah. So we are actually maybe we just talk about this course, why we are involved in it.
Okay.
Right. So 2010 we attended this course because someone says beautiful course.
The marriage course.
Marriage course. Okay.
Yeah,
Marriage
it's
course.
a very our friend introduced to us.
Okay.
Indeed, it is a amazing course.
Okay.
Yeah, because this course actually is developed by Nikki Sila Lee of UK, right? And the course is so popular, it's been translated into 46 languages. Used over 127 countries worldwide. So over this time, more than 1 million people has been blessed. And for us, I think we are really surprised. We went in with not much of expectation, but we realized this course is really, really good.
Actually, we went to spy this course.
Oh.
Yeah.
So have you been doing your own courses back then?
No,
No.
we have been doing.
We have been attending other courses. We've been attending seminar.
Okay.
But we thought everything is the same. But we realized this course is very special.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I think we're going to talk about that in a bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Madam, brief introduction about yourself.
So, I'm Trillian. I'm from Malacca, actually.
Oh!
Okay.
Wow, okay.
I'm from Malacca. I'm a
They're both
Hokkien.
not from Kuching,
Yeah, so
apparently.
Hokkien.
Fuchao.
We met in the university hospital in University Malaya, where I was trained, and he was a medical student.
Okay.
We fell in love and we married, and he's a very good man.
Oh, thank you,
very good man.
Thank you.
But of course, we are different. We are totally opposite of each other. But
Okay.
But he is a peacemaker, so
And that makes you a troublemaker.
maybe.
Okay.
But then we know that we need to improve on our marriage. Yeah.
Okay.
We've always felt that our marriage is good. Then we even go and counsel people, the younger couples.
Yeah.
And then we realize it's not so easy,
Yeah.
And one very good friend went through a difficult time.
Okay.
So after a while, she came back and told me about this course, which has helped them tremendously.
Oh.
And actually, our counseling didn't help. That was why we went in to spy on the course to see why this course worked and why our counseling failed.
Oh, okay.
And when we went to attend, we realized it was so good.
That's true. That's
Okay, so I hope Peter wrote that question in. If not, I'm going to ask later. But okay, let's warm up first. Let's warm up first. Let's not jump straight away into the question.
Sure.
Because seriously, like I say, when Peter said he wanted to invite both of you to come and have a chat here, I was excited because why? Okay, I'm not married. We are not married. Girlfriend is also in the studio. We are not married, but we have heard about people going to
Right.
Marriage counseling, right? So we are very intrigued by, what do the things that you talked about? Is it in the movie that we watch? The things like that, things like that. I'm giving you an example, So we will go that very soon. Okay, this is the first question, warm-up question. Nothing to do with whatever marriage relationship.
Yeah.
Given a choice of any historical figure, whom would you want to have as a dinner guest?
Let it go first.
Yeah, go first. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I would like to have Nelson Mandela as my dinner guest. Yes.
It is not impossible until it is impossible until it is done. Nelson Mandela. I admire the man himself too.
Yeah.
Okay, why Nelson Mandela for you?
I also admire him because I think all of us know he had he had suffered much persecution.
Yeah.
He was in prison.
Yeah.
And for 27 years.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time that he was even denied visit by family and friends.
Yeah.
Right?
Supporters.
So it is terrible time.
Yeah.
But upon release from the prison, instead of a revenge and retribution, he chose to forgive those who persecute him.
Right.
That was fantastic.
Right.
That was fantastic. And then just make peace and work together for the good of the country.
Yeah. Truly one in a million men.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's why it's also related to our causes because talk about forgiveness. Here he say, I can see that through this man, we can see that forgiveness, although it's a very difficult thing to do,
Yeah.
but it is possible
Yep.
Yeah.
if they choose to do it. So
Like Elton John say, sorry seems to be the hardest word.
yes, it is.
Yeah.
Agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you have Nelson Mandela over as a dinner guest, so you're gonna ask him, what actually gave you that strength to forgive all these people that if they can, they were gonna stone you to death, but you decided to
Exactly.
forgive them. You want to ask him what is the
Exactly, that's right. Yeah. It's fantastic. It's really fantastic because the amount of suffering he has gone through, and yet he can just let go and forgive.
Yeah.
And it's consider it's total forgiveness.
Yeah, right.
It's not
right.
say, okay, I forgive you, I
Yeah,
forgive you.
just on the mouth only.
Oh,
just
no,
say only, nothing do,
It's from
nothing
his heart,
done.
can see that.
Yeah. True. Wow. Never thought of having Nelson Mandela over, Okay. Julian, what about you? What would you have? Who would you have?
Mother Teresa.
Mother Teresa, okay.
I think both of us are better. I mean, the choice of our guests.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
both of these are pretty much saint already lah. They are almost there lah. Both of these are saint lah. Okay, Mother Teresa.
Mother Teresa is saint.
Mother Teresa is a saint, right?
Yes,
She's a saint.
She met, right?
Yes,
She's
yes,
met
she was
saint.
made.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, very Catholic of me. I don't even know myself. terrible. Okay, so Mother Teresa. What would you want to ask Mother Teresa
Yeah,
if she's
you look
over?
at Mother Teresa, such an amazing woman.
Okay.
Her whole life was dedicated to helping the poor,
Others.
the needy, the really outcasts, the HIV/AIDS, and the lepers,
the bottom
and the
of
sick.
the pyramid lah.
Yeah.
Nobody in the world.
Yeah.
She
Imagine,
decided to help them.
lepers.
Yeah.
It's a social stigma. She
Yeah.
went out and clean their wounds
Yeah.
and feed them.
Yeah.
Yeah, her life shows such compassion and such sacrifices for the welfare of the mankind. She's so remarkable, and it's an inspiration. I like her quote actually. Not many of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love.
Yeah. Okay.
That's right.
I thought that was really good.
Yeah.
I catch that quote that
okay.
carry with me. So
Okay.
we do small things.
Okay. Nelson Mandela, I have his quote actually in my old office.
Yeah.
When we were building our office, and my boss was like, you guys want to put something on the wall? I'm like, put Nelson Mandela's quote on the wall. The things that he said which is it is impossible until it is done.
Okay.
Yeah, so I remember that very well because for us it's every event that we do, it's impossible because the things that the client gave us, you'd be like, it's impossible to do. And I remember the quote that says, it's impossible until it is done.
What an encouragement. Huh?
Yeah. I mean, for him, again, like you say, right?
Yeah.
He did so many things that he have went through. I mean, if people go through jail about nearly 30 years, come out probably they are not men anymore, you know. They are probably just animal or bees already, but he came out and he built everything again from zero.
Yep.
It is impossible until it is done.
That's right.
He showed us, right?
He showed us.
Okay. Okay, well, it's not a fun topic, although it's supposed to be a fun question. So, historical figure. Okay, Nelson Mandela and Mother Teresa. Wow. What a big name, actually. Okay, so we now move on to the question that I guess all of us in the studio wanted to know. Okay, what inspired you to become a counselor, marriage counseling in particular?
Yeah. So, first of all, Kim, we are not qualified counselor.
Okay.
Definitely
not on paper.
We are not, but we are passionate about the work.
Okay.
Right? So I told you just now that we attended the marriage course.
Yeah.
And we find the course really helpful, has transformed our marriage. You know, before attending the course, I rate myself very good husband. Right. But after the course, I realized I'm not that fantastic. I'm terrible. Right? So much room to improve. So, and then before the course, I say, I'm just a dutiful husband, actually.
Very dutiful.
Try to be dutiful.
Oh,
right? Everything perform out
okay.
duty.
Okay.
But after the course, at least I find delight in my marriage.
Okay.
Find delight in our marriage. So the course is really fantastic. Really transform our marriage to, I thought maybe okay lah, to good lah. To good. And then so we strongly believe that this course and even the other related parenting courses, all this, can really help a lot of couple outside there, a lot of family outside there to be better.
Oh, okay.
Okay is not good enough. Can be better. We can enjoy, we can really, it's a delight instead of just dutifully.
No longer duty.
You know, like a chore, right?
People watching this, husband watching this. Good husband and dutiful husband is two different things, huh? If you think you are good, look again, you might be just dutiful. Meaning that you're just fulfilling your responsibility, right? Your wife's call and say, buy sugar, you just buy sugar. Come home at 8, you come home at 8. That is not good husband, that is dutiful husband. Correct?
No, dutiful husband is good, but not good enough.
Oh, not good enough.
Because you just do out of duty, you
There's
do.
no joy.
Yeah, there's no joy in yourself. You do perform duty. The dutiful husband is good.
It's good.
Huh?
You're
It's
responsible.
good. It's good.
Oh,
it's good.
that's why good is not good enough.
not good enough. It can be better.
Yourself.
It can be better. Can be better.
Do you remember from that course? Do you remember, especially now for you, Dr. Wong, do you remember that one particular thing that immediately that strikes you like, oh, shoot, I'm not good enough? Do you remember that one particular moment?
Yeah, actually the very first session I realized, oh dear, because Chilling is a good wife. She's a good wife. But I don't see the good point. I only see her mistake, her weak point. So I wish that she can be, change in this area, that area.
Okay.
So, but the course told us that, you don't don't be like that, because that is reacting to the whatever weak point. But we should be proactive. We should look up, instead of how she can fulfill my need, I should change myself and how I can fulfill her need, how to understand her need and fulfill her need. And it helped me also that to really appreciate all the good point. I always illustrate, for us Chinese, especially, I think, I'm not sure, but for me, sometimes children come back with the maths exam, 98 marks. There may be a tendency in me that say, what happened to the 2 marks? Instead of praising him that he got 98 marks, very good, well done. But what happened to the 2 marks? Who else got 100 marks? Right? That is a problem of me.
It is. So, if Dr. Wong, if you don't realize it, it's so Chinese. It's because you mentioned about the 2 marks gone, right? Not only that, you also mentioned mathematics exam. You don't mention any other exam. You mentioned mathematics, because one of the most crucial subject for a Chinese is mathematics.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Now I'm having flashback. My mom's called me about the same thing. Yeah. Okay.
So that really helped me.
Okay.
She just by herself already, I can see the good point. I can appreciate. That helps me a lot. And then also I realized that it's me need to change, not that insist that she change, because we realize the course also tell us that it's difficult to change another person. Yeah. Easier to change yourself. These two help me a lot. And then the other part is communication.
Okay.
Yeah, we will come to communication more big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Madam, Chilling, what about you? What do you remember about that course that is, very impactful that you carry on until today?
Yeah, I see many weaknesses in myself, areas that I need to improve. Yeah, I'm more of a goal-orientated person.
Okay.
So I like to get things done. Purpose achieved. That's it, I'm not so concerned about people's feeling. Not on the whereas he is totally different. He is more concerned about people,
Okay.
concerned about how people feel.
Oh.
So not trying to hurt people. So in pursuit of my goals and tasks. So in the event of it, I may hurt people with my rash words, which this course has helped me to reflect on myself, and
Okay.
I need to make amends. I'm more quick-tempered, very short-tempered actually. So I like to get things done, decision make, and get things on the move. I still do. But I have learned to be more patient, waiting for his decision, joint decision, and which is better.
Yeah.
Actually, he's wise. He's a very wise man.
Not sure
So,
about that.
but really, now I learn to take a step back,
Okay.
to wait, to be more patient. Because love is patient, love is kind, and
okay.
love is forbearing. Through this course, I have really seen many things that I need to improve on. Of course, I know my strength too, but I need to also improve a lot of areas. Yeah.
So both of you have been talking about pretty much about not so much on your partner, but more on yourself first. Change yourself first. Change how you look at things. Change how you approach things.
Exactly.
Then it will grow on the relationship.
Yeah,
That's
that
right.
helps.
Not so much on you change your partner.
Yeah. So I always tell participants that this course is fantastic. It's like discovery.
Self-discovery.
This
It's
self-discovery.
like a
Okay.
mirror for us. We can look at the mirror and say, oh, I have a pimple here, I have a pimple there. I didn't realize because we have a lot of blind spot. We can't see our weaknesses.
You can't see.
Yeah. But the
The
course,
brain is also telling us
Yeah.
we don't want to
Yeah.
tell ourselves
Yeah.
weak, ma.
that's right.
Right.
So the course help us to realize where we need to improve. Actually, and say so when we both improve, so that's why it become more delightful, right? You have joy in the instead of just duty.
Yeah.
Okay.
We took the initiative to change ourselves because the course taught us to change. Don't think of changing a spouse, which is difficult.
Yeah.
Change yourself first. So when you start to change in your attitudes, in your approach, things become different.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it will rub on.
Yeah.
And the other person will feel it too. And that is where the bond and relationship become stronger and better.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I have a question in my head. It pops up. I wanted to know, it has been 42 years lah.
Yeah.
It has been quite some time, huh? 42 years. It's quite a long time.
Long
Quite a long time. Huh?
Long time. I mean, I am not 42 years old, so that is a long time. I want to know, do you still remember the moment that you fell in love? I'm just going to start with Dr. Wong. Do you remember why do you fell in love?
Yeah, I'm very attracted by her. Actually, we first met in a ward. All right.
Oh, okay.
We're attracted by her sincerity, her
Okay.
capability, her really she is everything responsibility. Yeah. So and then no nonsense. She's no nonsense, huh? She's no nonsense.
okay.
Then I realized it's a good point, but later on, no nonsense on you is.
You have to suffer the consequences. It is good thing, but later I have to take on that.
Well,
It
I have
become
to
an annoyance.
because I'm a easy going guy, so now I have to be a little bit better.
Okay.
More
Have to match the
discipline.
no-nonsense lah.
More discipline.
Okay. Oh,
Serious.
okay.
No nonsense.
No nonsense. Okay.
That's why she get things done proper and she plan very well,
okay.
she can foresee things, and then she move many steps ahead, and then sometimes she just suddenly quiet. I say, what's in the mind? Nothing. Actually, she's thinking a lot, planning a lot of things.
Yeah. And that old woman.
Is it true?
I say it with my girlfriend in the studio. I mean, there's a Chinese saying, 女人心海底针. It's even came out in a stand-up comedy routine whereby when you ask men what do you think about, nothing. Man literally has a blank space.
That's right.
That's what we see when we say nothing.
Nothing box.
Yeah, nothing. It's just like a wall, nothing. It's
box.
empty.
Yeah.
But women, when they say nothing, it's a whole
Everything.
universe is in that nothingness.
That's true.
All
that's
the
true.
wires crossed.
That's true.
Yeah, all the crap. So when you ask a man nothing, okay, it's fine. When you ask woman and she say nothing, everything else is
You're
matter.
right. You're right.
So
Yeah.
what about you? What about you, Shirley? What is the thing that you fell in love?
Well, this is a man who is sincere,
Okay.
very authentic,
Okay.
and very kind-hearted.
Okay. Nothing to do with the doctor's uniform lah.
No.
Very simple.
Okay.
He is a very simple man, all the way from Sarawak. He's very self-conscious. Maybe, Sarawakian, they came to West Malaysia, they have an accent, especially Fuchao.
Okay.
I think he's aware of it. And
So immediately you know.
yes.
Oh, this is
We
the guy
all
from
can
the
be,
other side.
Yeah, the other side.
Right.
So I import a wife from Malaysia.
But he is a really sincere man. Honest man. Very honest.
Sincere, honest man. That's what made you fall in love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Still,
Wow.
still is.
Still is. Good to know. Good to
Yeah,
know.
it is, yeah.
Okay, what are the common issues do couples often struggle with? Okay. Oh, we move on straight away to work already. This one. What are the common? I'm sure you talk to a lot of couples, right?
Yeah.
Do you talk to them privately? You do.
We do have these courses that we run. We let them talk among themselves. We don't talk to them.
For the marriage
let them
course
watch the course, or watch the video, everything, and then look at the books, and they discuss among themselves. They share their feeling. They share the whatever their life. So we don't come in. We encourage them. We give them our example. But there are some who got stuck. They need help. Then they approach us.
Okay.
If they don't approach us, we don't disturb them.
Yeah.
Don't disturb them.
So if they approach us, then we will meet them. Because we are dealing with public. Because now we are running courses for the public, people that we don't know at all. When they approach us, we will see, previously when we did the on-site, then the coaching people, so if they have any struggles that they cannot solve, sometimes they want someone to come in to help them
That's right.
navigate. So we will come in and meet them, sometimes in our home, and we just talk to them. Because of online, we do meet even people from overseas. Online.
Okay. So from all these couples that you've seen privately, I say privately, instead of addressing them as a whole, as a public, what are the most common issues that you think they struggle with?
I think the most common is breakdown in communication.
Breakdown in communication.
Yes.
Don't talk enough. Don't communicate enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think a lot of us, not only couples, I think singles, we lack relational skills.
Okay.
Relational skills. The most basic one is communication.
Okay.
I think we may know it in theory,
Okay.
but a lot of us are not practicing it.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it worldwide? Do you think it's worldwide, or is it more to our Asian context? Because Asian, we grew up in a household whereby we do not express ourselves well.
And actually, I think it's worldwide.
Oh, it's
I think
worldwide.
it's worldwide.
Okay.
Because it's a tendency for us, we don't express well, especially men. But Kim, you are different. You are exception, huh? Right? And then also we don't know how to express properly. And then also listening. Listening is a big thing.
Yeah.
So we need to learn a lot in that, because it's not natural for us to listen. You know, when a husband and wife they quarrel, listen to me. Let me finish first, right? so that kind of thing, breakdown in communication. They don't have the technique. They don't have the skill to really communicate well. Right.
There
are a lot of talking, but nobody listen.
Correct. I think I gotta bring up this point, because I felt, okay, this one I have to give proper credit lah. I've been through in and out of relationship quite a lot. I don't want to say a lot, but a lot until I met current girlfriend, right?
Okay.
I appreciate her a lot is because we discovered or we learned a lot of things together as a couple. One of the things that when you just mentioned, whatever you just mentioned, I also discovered this together with her, whereby I felt that whenever we quarrel as a couple, the issue that went wrong or it exploded out of proportion, it's because we always forgot that when we quarrel, it's not we against each other.
Exactly.
It should be we against the issue.
Exactly.
When you fight against each other, the thing will never end.
Exactly.
Right? You are wrong. You listen to me. This should be the thing.
That's right.
Then it will never end because the other person also want to be right.
Exactly. Exactly.
But when you understand, because your partner should be your ally, not your enemy.
That's right.
Then you together tackle the issue. The issue is the bastard here, not the both of it.
Exactly.
Right?
You're right. Exactly.
So I think that is a thing that we might tend to forget. When we quarrel, because rage is all over, fire is all over my head already.
Exactly. That's right. The breakdown communication. Second one is conflict. When you have disagreement, argument, how to resolve conflict. There is another skill to learn.
True.
And then after that, you are hurt. Then how to apologize, how to forgive is another big lesson.
So all these are skills.
These are the few more common one. Then other probably face sometimes finance, sometimes in-laws, family. Even emotionally, they get distant away. They feel unloved, unsupported, taken for granted, things like that. So all these are tied together. Even sex life, all tied together.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is true that marriage is a work lah.
Yes.
You have to put in effort. Right?
Definitely.
Not sign. Okay, you're now my husband and wife. That's all. No.
And we live happily ever
But
after.
It's only in movie lah. You watch that one in movie. Real life not like that. You have to put in work. Right?
That's true.
It's a lot of work.
True.
And intentional.
Yeah.
You need to be intentional.
Effort.
Putting in your time and effort.
All the way until literally in what you said in church lah, until death.
Do us
apart.
Yeah.
You have to put in effort all the way till then. Right. Okay. So what do you think is the most important factor for a successful marriage?
Okay. So just as we mentioned about the skill is important. Beside that, I think right from the beginning, expectation, the realistic expectation is very important. Because we just mentioned just now, some may have the unrealistic expectation that, all right, happy marriage is automatic. You marry, you sign, you live happily ever after. That is still where people thinking that way.
Fairy tale.
The marriage can solve all my problems. Our love is so strong, can overcome everything. Right? So
movie star.
So that is dangerous. That is dangerous. Worse still is that when cutting time, the boy usually overpromise. The girl give a call middle of the night. Oh, I'm hungry. Okay, come. Supper come already. When you get married, it's different again. It's not realistic.
You cook yourself, Why call me? You cook yourself.
I cook extra for me.
Then after that, you cooking, cook extra for me.
So expectation is one. Secondly, must always remember it's a team effort. It's like you say, it's work. It's work.
It's a team.
You need to invest time, effort, but it's a team. And then the problem now is a team. You say ally and the enemy. Two person marriage is union of two persons, totally different. Different background, different upbringing, different teaching, different value, different character, personality. So how to work together? So a lot of problems come. So we need to really know that it is a teamwork, a lot of give and take, a lot of appreciation, and then also that just now we mentioned about change. We really need to change to suit one another.
Yeah.
Right. We can't say you change.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That is the thing.
Yeah.
I feel that the important part of these few factors. Anything to add?
Expectation. Wow. Okay. Expectation.
Yeah.
Okay. Madam?
Yeah, I think we need to make the intentional effort to really go out for our loved ones, especially our spouse, the one that we love the most. Always think of their welfare. Instead of me, myself, it will be a we now. It's a teamwork.
Exactly.
And two different persons from different background coming together is not easy. Different expectation, different brought up, different style. But we learn to embrace each other, to forbear each other, to learn from each other actually, and identifying our differences and accepting. Accepting.
Okay.
Like both of us, we are very different. But over the years, we learn to recognize his strength, and he understand my weakness, and yet not belittling me. You know, and I choose to honor him. You know, and hold him high. And I think the men. I think to all the ladies, I need to say this: men really need respect and honor. We need to give them that platform. To really feel respected. Yeah.
That's true. Thank you.
If we click Dr. Wong's thank you on this episode, I have a feeling it's actually quite a lot. Very nice man, Dr. Wong.
Thank you, Kim.
At least I click another 3 times. Okay. Now I forgot actually what I wanted to ask. Okay. Oh, but whenever you said that just now, I also remember this saying whereby men and women, and in this context is husband and wife, are made to complete each other, not compete against each other.
Complement.
Complement
each other.
Yeah. Now you are a unit, so you should work together.
Yes.
Whatever it is.
Actually, it's a powerful team, you know. Two different persons with different strengths and of course weaknesses, and they come together accepting each other and work together is a powerful team.
Okay. Oh, now I remember what I wanted to ask. So I do not know whether you guys have come across this issue or not, but I've heard about this issue before. People been saying that back in those traditional way probably in your era or in our grandparents' era, whereby they do not know each other until they get married.
That's
and
right.
then they stay
That's right.
together. Right?
Yes.
So that is when problem arises, because I've never seen this other side of you. Right? But couple nowadays, because they have seen that other side, probably a lot of couples now already stay together before they got married. They already learn how to go through that, what is the word for it? Compromise each other. After they stay together, then they're like, okay, this is now a perfect fit. Do you think that is actually a case?
Yeah, I think, okay, that's interesting, Kim. You know, I always look back at my grandfather's time. You know, we are Fuzhou from China. Some come as bachelor, they work, they have collected enough money, and so went back for to find a wife. And some even want to save the money, say, bring a wife for me, right? Okay. Can you imagine that? So it's the first time. The day you get married is the first time you meet each other. Right. And yet you look at them, they stay married. They stay married. Very few divorce at the time. So I say, wow, not bad. They are not bad. But on the other hand, many of them are not happy. They stay married for the marriage sake.
For the children's sake.
Right. So
but also a scared neighbor say something. Always this one, right?
That's right. So that is one scenario. Now the other scenario nowadays we say we meet each other, we stay together. Actually, we also feel that sometimes when we stay together, it's moving too fast. For me personally, it's moving too fast.
Okay.
Because when we stay together, we live as husband and wife. We go straight in to the physical part of it, and then the other part of it, our social part, our knowing each other, adjusting each other. Ideally, is we really get to know each other first well before we end up with the physical, right? Because once you are physical, it's quite difficult if there's any other thing to the other part. So we neglect sort of we just concentrate too much on physical. So we do feel that there is advantage of getting to know each other well and really know what you want in a marriage and what is your character, what is your strong point, weak point, how we can work together, our wider family, our expectation, and then our career, our maybe even, that's why in pre-marriage course we talk about all this, we need even to really know how to communicate well, know how to resolve conflict, and then wider family, how we deal with money, how we budget, things like that. So we feel that maybe would be better if young people can slow down a bit to really get to know each other first and really committed
Become physical.
before physical, right? Because physical part of it can can dominate our relationship,
Okay.
right? Then we cannot develop the rest.
Got a blind spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So whatever the priority shifted. And also nowadays, the newer, the younger generations have this throwaway mentality.
Oh, okay. I've heard this before.
Yeah, throwaway mentality.
Previous generation, if something is broken, they'll fix it.
They fix it.
But this generation is different.
The newer generation, the younger one. So when they don't like it, they throw away the products.
Yeah.
You can get another one, and they have throwaway friends. And now it's so common, throwaway marriages. So you don't like it, okay, I can walk out. But I think we have to make it intentional that our marriage is a lifelong commitment and covenantal relationship. We need to be serious because we are not to really walk out when things are difficult. So this is a covenantal relationship. Yeah.
Okay. So take it slow.
Take it slow.
Yeah.
Learn a lot of details about your partner first.
Yeah.
Because when you fell in love with not just physical, then probably you go on a whole lot longer because physical is going to be gone very, very soon.
Yes.
Exactly.
You like her body, it's not going to look like that in 10 years' time.
That's
you
right.
like her face, probably 5 years she's going to lose it.
Yeah.
But if you fell in love in her inner beauty, probably that is going to last
That's right.
until
Exactly, Kim.
when death comes, right?
You're right.
Okay. A lot of consideration, a lot of thinking to do. A lot of thinking to do. Not on us, if you are worrying about something. Not on us. I'm saying in general. Okay. Now you were talking about communication. Huh? How do you think couples can improve their communication with each other?
I think it's a really, communication is a big topic.
Yeah.
And then we need to realize that we communicate a lot of time with different level of communication. First level is just exchange information. How's weather today? Flood again.
Superficial.
Right. How many rabies recently? This information. Right. The second level. The second level is maybe your idea, your opinion. I feel this person. I feel this one not done properly. You should have done this way. You should have done that way. Should be done that way. Right. The third level, the deeper level, is our feeling, our needs. At different levels. So a lot of time, if you look at husband and wife, our relationship, our communication is usually first and second level, right? We seldom come down to the third level, right? Our needs, we don't say it, right? We expect our spouse to know it, right? our feeling, keep it to myself. Don't want to share. Don't know whether accepted or not. Don't know whether, whether it is a silly thing to share my feeling. So this is a deeper level. So we're encouraged to really share our feeling. And secondly is when we share, we say we can use words. We might remember we need to use words, but also be careful about our tone when we talk, when we tone our body language. So just like you talk about talking, all of us talk, but then talking about our feeling is different thing.
Yeah.
Right. We need to talk about our deepest feeling, our needs, and then also about, especially when it comes to conflict, or we talk about what we want. That is a tough one, right? The way you must do it properly. And then the other part is listening. Listening is a very, very powerful skill need to learn for strong marriage. It is has a great power to let our spouse feel love and value. Listening, right? And then we have, I think most of us have these bad habits of listening. Listening, sometimes we disengage. We are not listening. You can talk to me, but my mind thinking of something else.
That is hearing.
Hearing.
Sound only. Sound
over the
only.
head. Okay. Then second one is reassuring. You say something, don't worry. Don't worry. So when we reassure, we don't allow the spouse to express the negative emotion, negative feeling. Right? If I'm so worried about this, don't worry. Right? So we don't allow that process of expressing. And then advice. Well, men are very good at advice. See, tell advice how to solve the problem. Again, you don't empathize with her feeling. And then the other one is actually, we say go off a tangent. Off a tangent means you hijack the conversation to your own agenda. For example, you say, today I got headache. Oh yeah, headache. I always got headache. Headache is terrible. So you don't get a chance to tell me your headache.
Okay.
Right? I don't ask you
Suddenly
about your headache.
Everything is about you.
Yeah.
What about me?
Off a tangent. That's called off a tangent.
Okay.
And the last one, I think the most common one is interrupt. Interrupting before you finish or interrupt, because studies show that on average most people can listen for 17 seconds only before they interrupt. Right? Some longer some shorter.
Yeah.
Right?
But average.
Yeah.
17.
So interrupting is bad. So that's why this I like this famous General George Marshall. George Marshall is a very famous general in America during Second World War, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So he said the formula for handling people.
Okay.
I like that because he say, first you need to listen to the other person's story. And you need to listen to the other person's full story. Right?
Okay.
And then listen to the other person full story first. Right? So listening is important because we also learn about reflective listening. Because we sometimes listen, but actually we thought we understand, but we don't get the whole thing. So that's why I got miscommunication. I told you you told me I didn't know. So reflective listening is like that. A speaker, we let the speaker finish what they say. Then the listener need to reflect back, means say back what you say. And the speaker need to confirm it's true or not. By this process, the listener really understand the speaker. And the speaker also know that the listener understand me, right? So it is just like the example is like waiter taking order you order this on table, 10 people order this.
I repeat.
Right? Then the waiter repeat back. Correct not?
Yeah.
Then you confirm, right? Then you don't have miscommunication. Otherwise, you order char kway teow, come back, don't know what else. Right?
Okay.
So that is very powerful. Indeed, it's very, very powerful, but it's not natural.
It's a skill that we need to sharpen.
Yes.
It's a skill. That's why we really realize that one helped us a lot.
Yeah.
Because in the past, straight away, I'm very good in reassuring,
Being a doctor.
advice. Right? We are trained as a doctor. Advice this.
Diagnosis.
Right.
It's your work, right?
Yeah. So,
Every day, right?
Yeah.
So I have to tell him, don't talk to me as if you're talking to a patient.
Okay.
So that helps a lot. That not only improve our marriage,
Yeah.
but actually can be used in work
Yeah.
with friends
True.
also.
True. I practice it.
Okay.
Yeah,
In
I
fit
practice
with
it.
friends.
Yeah.
Yes, reflective listening.
Even
is very
there's
good.
one, I remember one applicant came to our clinic for a job application.
Okay.
So I can see she was a little bit stressed and uptight. So I started to ask her some questions and reflect back. Then she started talking. Then I lead her further
Yeah.
for her to discover her own, what is her
Self.
bottled up emotions.
Oh, okay.
And I helped her through. Of course, I didn't engage her because of some other issues, and but I think that is very powerful. And I remember he helped me too. Got one time after we learned in the course, I was quite upset over incident over someone. Then during dinner time, so he just allowed me to talk while over dinner, and I started to tell him, I'm very upset about this person misunderstood me, misunderstood my helpfulness, things like that. Then he allowed me to go through. So he said, so are you upset? He helped me to identify my emotion.
Oh.
So by
okay.
reflecting after he understand this person hurt you. So are you angry with her, or are you disappointed with her? He helped me through. So that was a very good lessons that I learned. And in the midst of it, of course, I cried, and he just remembered that he should not be giving advice anymore, because last time he used to give me advice, which I really didn't like. But this time he really zip up and really listen and look at me and help me to identify my negative emotions.
I did get a box of tissue for her to cry.
Oh, okay.
He really get the tissue and let me cry. Then in the midst of it, after a good cry, I said, hold on, I think I'm okay now, I'm healed.
Okay.
It is therapeutic because this is a personal testimony with reflective.
Since she told this story, I must tell you the story before our marriage course.
Okay.
Okay. Before marriage course, remember, I'm good, reassuring, and then problem solving, okay?
Yeah.
Right.
Give advice.
We were in KL at the time.
okay.
She worked in a private hospital, and I worked in general hospital.
This one married already?
Married already.
Married already, okay.
All right.
Married already.
She came back, was crying, say about the colleague not responsible, all right? And then she got scolding because a colleague mistake. So I said, oh, okay. So I listen. So I give advice. I say, oh, okay, this is very simple. Just tell your sister. That's it.
Sister.
That's the solution.
Okay.
The solution.
Okay,
Advice, giving
okay.
advice. She keep quiet, continue crying. Not long after that, again, same story. I said, did you tell the sister? No. Oh, yeah, you must tell the sister. You don't tell sister, this problem won't solve. Will not be solved. Will repeat. I say, I walk off now. You tell sister, I give you solution already. Third time she cry again. I say, I'm sure you didn't tell sister, right? I'm going to tell sister for you. Right? That is good advice and solution. But she didn't like it. All she wants is for you to hear her feeling. Right? The
For
day
ventilation.
That she had gone through. Right?
The hard day.
That's all.
The hard day. Yeah.
So we
Actually,
learn.
I know what to do. I know what to do.
We learn through this course. That's how we say it will really help us.
So this reflective listening is very powerful.
Okay.
Just that we need to practice it.
Yeah. I think like, especially the listening part. I feel like since young, we are trained to not listen. You know why? Because when we are younger, mother talk non-stop, you're like, turn off lah. And you can turn off, ma. And you're in school and your teacher talk like 1 hour session, you're like, then you turn off. Right? Because we've been sharpening that skill for so long. When we get married, then wife, then just turn off.
Yeah,
right? Because it's easier not to do anything, right?
Yeah.
But then it's gonna do damage to your relationship.
Yeah.
But I think this is in a podcast or in a video that I've watched. Somehow somebody actually mentioned this. When you're a couple, I do not know whether this is a good advice or not. You are the professional. Tell me if it's not. actually go through something like when your spouse actually tell you something, you start with, do you want me to listen or do you want me to solve? Then you give me option first. Again, I always highlight this to my girlfriend also. I'm not saying on behalf of all men. I'm not saying myself. We are very dumb creature, man. We
All of us.
cannot tell what is happening. No, you tell me this. I thought it's like this, and then it's not like that. I thought it is.
That's man. That's man.
Men,
That's man.
very dumb creature, right?
Yeah.
We are made that way. I'm not blaming God in anything, but we are just made that way. We're dumb creature, man. We tell you want. Yeah, I give you a joke. Sayang, where do you want to eat? Anyway lah. McDonald's. To fast food lah. Every time fast food. Thai food lah. Too spicy lah. Too spicy. Home cooked food lah. Already home cooked every day. Still want to eat home cooked food. Then where do you want to eat lah? Anything lah. How now? Right? But man, when you ask, sayang, where do you want to eat? Anyway, you drive him to the shittiest kolomi, he will still eat there. Because he say, anyway.
Anything.
Right, anything. So do you think it's a good thing to actually, when you engage with your spouse, you start first with to listen or to solve? To listen means that I will engage in just listening, but I will not provide solution. I will not advise. I will not tell you what to do. I'm just here for you to vent.
Yeah.
You want to cry? Yes,
Yeah.
shoulder. Cry.
Yeah.
But if to solve, then okay, let's solve this together. Do you think it's a...
I think we listen first. That's why this George Marshall say we listen to the story first.
Okay.
From after that, we will come out. We don't have to even ask. But you're part of the ladies tell anything, and then the men have a hard time. I think that is all problem also, right? So I think it's quite common, right? Really anything. Wow. Then so I need to do my homework. So now I say, okay, I want to go this.
Multiple
She got a
choice.
choice. She got a choice. Sometimes all the choices are not there. It's okay, but at least I've done some homework. Okay. Some places that she like, I make a note. Okay, this one she say okay. Maybe it's a try. Some people say, food not nice. Don't put it on the list. Don't put it on the list. So I think it's true because we always tell the participants, don't let your spouse do the guessing work. All right.
Okay.
One time we went for a movie. Right. We went to buy ticket. I think it's City One or I think it's maybe
Viva.
Spring.
Okay.
The time we were not out yet. So we went to buy ticket. Then we went for a quick dinner. Then after dinner, we start to proceed into the theater. So along the way, she asked me, "Do you want popcorn?"
Okay.
I say, popcorn? Just have dinner, full stomach with the drink, popcorn. I need some more drink. Afterwards, I need to go to the toilet. I said, no. But actually, you know what? She likes popcorn. So I always tell the participants, say, try to be, especially lady, try to be as upfront as possible. Because we men sometimes can be blah blah one.
They cannot guess.
Cannot guess,
No, that's what I said. That's what I said. Men, dumb creature. Stay away, dumb creature.
I think otherwise you'll be disappointed. I'll be also don't know what happened. When did I offend you? Whole night, I'm not happy. Hey, how come? No, nothing.
Then exactly lah. Then you like
Frustrated.
What do I do now?
Exactly.
It's like a good dinner, good movie. Then you don't know what went wrong, right?
Yeah, not happy.
Yeah.
Then you ask until it's popcorn. You're like, stupid me.
So now, if you ask me, do you want this? I have to ask back, do you want it?
Yeah.
So sometimes I say, okay, get it.
I understand the flaw. Okay, mine not as long as 42 years. Mine 6 years plus one because I've been quoting her for a year before we are together. So now whenever she asks something and I felt it's a bit out of the picture, then I will ask, you want, is it?
That's a nice way.
And then she like, I want. And why lah?
Yeah.
Because again, men are direct. What we want, what we don't want, don't want.
Yeah.
I think that my next step is if she say, "Do you want?" Yeah, I want it. I know that you no need to ask her. You want?
Oh, okay. But then again, sometimes, okay, another example. We just talked about this during dinner. Is there something that I'm asking a man to a man now. Is there anything that she don't want, but there is another side to it? Is there? Do you know? I'll give you an example.
Uh-huh.
My girlfriend, she don't like onion. Not at all. Unless it's grilled.
All right.
Okay.
Is there anything like that?
Yeah, I mean we have
Preference,
to know preference. Like egg, she doesn't like hard boiled egg.
Hard boil,
She
okay.
likes soft boil.
Soft boil,
For me, anything can do. So I think this one we need to get to know each other. lah.
Okay.
The preferences.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to say, because we just talked about this.
Yeah.
I felt that for women, Gan, everything is very subjective.
Yeah, but it's good to express it.
Yeah, it's good.
You know the story is this couple married for a long time, and then they come for breakfast. The husband get the end of the bread, the last
side.
piece, the side of the bread.
Oh, okay.
The first and the last piece. With the harder one, harder surface.
Yeah.
Wow, put on
The crust lah.
The
put
crust,
on
okay.
put on the kaya, put on the butter, give to the wife. The wife cry. Not because she's so touched by the husband, you know. She said, for so many years you still don't know I don't like this. But the husband say, oh, your day is the best part, you know. I give it to you because I love you so much.
Yeah, okay.
So I think it's good to say out that we need to know each
What
other
you
also.
like may not
Otherwise,
may not
I
be
thought
what she likes.
What I like, she like
Yeah,
also.
she like also, yeah.
Not necessary.
Somehow I remember this story again. This is a story my father tell me, my late father tell me. Last time, family poor, right? So whenever they come to eat chicken, the mother will always eat the leg, the neck,
Yeah.
you know, the buntot, you know.
Yeah.
Then when they ask, hey, mother, why do you eat that? Oh, this is my favorite part. Because actually the mother want to
Yeah.
give the best part to the children.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's right.
Exactly.
Until already got grandson already, yeah. But this one a bit better already lah. Family can afford a lot of stuff already.
Still keep the neck one.
When they makan the chicken, the father say, "Eh, 这个嫁给婆婆啦.婆婆 like to eat this part." And the婆婆cry. Until so old already. Still don't know. I keep the best part for you. Not that I like this part. It's because I keep the best part for you. Cry.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good to express, because or else we wouldn't know, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Good to express.
Okay.
Yeah.
We stray a bit too far, but it's a fun interview.
There's communication.
Yeah.
We need to be honest.
Yeah.
And then say out. I think it's good.
Yeah. Okay, this one I want to ask Madam first. What advice would you give to couples who struggle with intimacy?
You mean physical or sexual?
Let's go with both.
Both.
Let's start with physical first.
Let's talk about sexual. Sexual is intimacy is very important. Is an essential part. It's a main. It's also one of the very main ingredient in a marriage, and we should not neglect this part. Yeah, of course, when you're young, everything is good. Everyone is hot, you know. But as the years grows by and we're getting older, the
Gravity takes
intimacy,
over.
the intimacy may be gone.
Yeah.
So we still have to work at it, and all boils down to what we have said. You know, we need to have good communication.
Okay.
It all builds up from there. If you don't have good communication, you only want the physical part. Your spouse may feel that you're making use of her. You know what I mean? We all ladies will feel that.
Yes.
Hey, how come instead of love making, it become a chore? It's no longer a pleasure.
Yeah.
It's no longer love.
Yeah.
It's you feel very dutiful. No,
Become a tool of pleasure.
Yeah. So we have to strike a balance too. So we need to build our relationship that this physical and sexual intimacy will be a good one that draws the two parties together.
Yep. Strong bond.
You were strong. Actually, you will draw this because it's a very special union of two becoming one, and it is crucial. It is crucial. Yeah, I think you have a lot of insight in this.
Yeah. So she's shy.
Not shy.
Okay.
So I think sex is important because sex will affect every aspect of the marriage. Every other aspect of marriage also affects sex. Okay,
let's go into detail.
Yeah. So that means that you need good communication. You need to resolve your conflict. You don't go and hurt your wife. The next morning say have sex, right? You know how to apologize, how to forgive. Right? Everything will lead to connected. Otherwise, if you just say just have sex for sex purpose, then this physical part of it, the other part of it, I think is not enjoyable. Especially the lady will not like it. Will not like it.
Yeah.
Men can be maybe anytime. You quarrel now, next moment also can, right? But not lady.
As long as we finish, it's good job.
Not lady.
Yeah.
So I think it is very sensitive because it is something we all in the course we always teach that the sex is beautiful within marriage. It is a gift from God.
Yeah.
Sex is invented by God. So as long as you enjoy within marriage, and it is a beautiful thing, like Julian say, that you will bond yourself with physical bond, even stronger. Because and then the thing is, a lot of people, I think not only Asian, even Westerner, shy to talk about sex. Right? We are shy to talk about sex.
Yeah.
We can joke about it. We read about it.
Somewhat forbidden.
It's also forbidden since young. And then there is a sensitive issue. So we are not trained to talk about it. But in the marriage course, we tell the husband and wife to really share your feeling, your needs, your desire, your preference, things like that. So it is good thing. And then also that we realize that the statistics show that maybe 40% of lady and 30% of men may encounter some problem along the way, and we need to tell them that we need, maybe young one no problem lah. We need to tell them that if there is any problem, that we should seek help. Don't just bury it. Don't just shy. We should seek help. Help, even professional help, things like that.
Because this topic is people you Google. I think all of us we are shy to ask. People will Google, but you may not get the correct information.
Yeah, correct.
And,
but the thing is about sex also. Why there are a lot of people pushing for sex education is because there's a lot of youngsters nowadays get wrong perception of sex because they get from porn,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Porn, bang bang. That's it.
Right.
So a lot of idea come from there. Then it's very very wrong already, right?
Yeah.
So okay, again, if you're watching this, foreplay doesn't start in the bedroom. It starts in the morning when you say good morning, love, and talk to your love, talk to your husband, talk to your wife, hold her, kiss her, go to work, send texts. I'm gonna see you tonight. I miss you already. Then women gets turned on. I learned this very late. Again, I learned it with my girlfriend when she tell me about things like this. You should look at. Then of course, in my head I'm like, we need sex education,
of course,
or else because there's a lot of things we do not know about, right? Like last time, many years ago, a priest told me about this, which I don't understand until way later. Men and women, it's quite simple to explain when it comes to sexual part, Men is like a switch. You can turn on, turn off. Right? But women, it's like a boiling water. When you
takes time.
It takes time. You put on the pot of water. You have to turn on the fire. Wait for it to boil. Build the process. Of course. Then it will boil.
That's right.
Then when it boils, then it will keep boiling.
Yes. Right? It will take time to cool down.
But it's not like a switch. On, off.
That's right.
You need to build.
Yeah, until many years later, I'm like, please, you can just tell me straight to the point. Again, I'm dumb creature. I don't understand what you're talking about. But it's great for me to discover that myself. So then again, it comes to the very essential point. talk about it, right?
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Communicate about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because if not your partner, who are you gonna talk to
Exactly.
about this
Exactly.
kind of thing, right?
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
And what Madam mentioned just now, I guess it's also something that we all have heard about. I felt we have all heard about, because there is no communication. So women, I felt like most of the time women, they felt that it's just duty to have sex
Yep.
in a marriage lah.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy it. I don't feel like it tonight, but because husband want it then just do it lah.
Yep.
So which is very bad in a relationship lah, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Become a chores.
Sorry?
No pleasure. It become a chores and no
Yeah,
pleasure.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I think a lot of times women, we especially when you got children, you're tired bodily, physically you're tired.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're not ready.
Okay. Okay.
So I think the man has to have a extra understanding of the physical status.
Yeah.
And I think communicate for sexual intimacy, they have 6 qualities: communication, tenderness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, there's 6 qualities. Okay.
Yeah.
Communication, tenderness,
responsiveness.
responsiveness.
I think especially the ladies part, the responsiveness.
Okay.
I think man is easily set on fire, but the ladies take time, like you say, the boiling water.
boiling water.
Yeah, it will take time. So you need to look out for the signs.
Yeah.
And also romance.
Romance.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't
okay.
forget to bring flowers.
Yeah.
Pipe in romantic music.
Yeah.
Always start from the in the morning. Do
Yeah.
little things, actions.
Yeah.
Bring out the garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, feed the dog. And then
All this-
anticipation builds up over the
Yeah.
time. Then also we can think of varieties. Yeah.
Okay.
So injecting creativity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Wow. Okay. Again, like I say, sex education, it's so much important. We just hope that our young ones don't learn wrong stuff from the wrong sources lah.
When it comes to sexual thing, we also need to set boundaries.
Okay.
We are easily distracted by what our eyes hold you. And especially men, I think, get distracted by ladies. Okay. So we have to be very careful. In a marriage, it's different. We don't want to have multi partners. We are committed to one,
Yeah.
and that one will really, we have to see it through lifelong and not just for a span of few years, not throw away, but really make it a commitment, a lifelong commitment that I will stick with you through thick and thin. In riches or in poverty, in sickness and in health, I will stay with you.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Things that we mentioned in a before we sign the paper lah, in church lah. Most of the time we will come across this.
Yes.
Because then again, back in those days, because I serve as an auto service as a Catholic,
okay.
right? So I hear these
Altar
words
boy.
a lot of time.
But must really mean it.
Yeah, but then again, the couple really remember or not, right?
Yeah.
But when you go through hard times, do you remember these promises that you make or not,
exactly.
right? Or it's just a moment of that time because I want to
Yeah.
marry you, ma.
That's
Of
right.
course, I promise you the moon lah. Then
Yep.
Yeah.
now where's the moon? So
Yeah. But this one have to be intentional on both parts. To really set up boundaries.
Boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Boundaries.
you will give some.
Yeah, this boundary definitely. So I always tell our participants that once we get married, we just must tell ourselves. The ring is not to tell people I'm married. The ring is to tell myself I'm not available. None of my business. I have to be faithful to my wife. The other part of sexual discord, in the sense, is the needs. Women and men, different needs.
Yeah.
No statistics show that 70% of the men desire to have more sex, and 30% of women desire to have more sex. So there's a discrepancy of needs and the fulfillment, right? I think that is one of the problems they face. So we'll teach them to communicate. You say your needs, whether you can come to a compromise, and then All right, sex can be spontaneous, or you feel, wow, today's so in love, you have sex. All right, so because of this discrepancy, and then sometimes you can be so busy, can go on months without sex, which is not very healthy. It can happen. It can happen.
Yeah.
Whether work or children, they're so tired with the children every day. So we do suggest, we do recommend that at least you look into this area. Maybe,
Don't neglect,
maybe I always like to tell this, say, schedule. You have schedule, at least you have basic salary. 1 month you have how much basic salary. The rest spontaneous is bonus. Right? I think for the busy couples that is important. Otherwise you're so busy, you neglect your spouse. I think it's not very good. Alright?
Sounds a lot of work.
There's
a lot of work.
You need fixed salary, otherwise hungry.
True. I mean, I have actually told. Then again, like I say, because I'm in a position where I'm not married, so sometimes it might not be from their point of view, because I've seen friends, especially when you go out with your friends, guys, sometimes when you sit lepak coffee, right? Sometimes they seem to be troubled in this kind of thing. So, and again, I'll tell them, kids, you can. Again, I might be wrong at this. And kids, maybe get a nanny, get a babysitter, send to your parents, and spend time just with both of you.
Exactly.
If you need to go somewhere else, spend. I mean, we have a resort somewhere. Just spend time just for the both of you.
Exactly.
It's family is important, yes. Your kids is important, yes. But the both of you also is important, right?
We have to come to the time spent together.
We always emphasize on the marriage time. That at least once a week, at least maybe 1 or 2 hours quality time together.
Just the both of you.
Having fun, right? Not arguing about over things, but really do things together that that both of you enjoy. Yeah.
I want to know what is the one thing that the both of you enjoyed doing.
Yeah. She really liked to go to park.
Park, okay.
Right. And then
walk in the park.
Walk in the park, okay.
We are taught that we feel love differently.
Yeah.
Right. For her, she liked to have time with her. She liked words also. I praise her. For me, I like words.
Affirmative words.
Okay.
The 5 languages.
Also physical part of it. So for her, I didn't realize that because this cost to us that, but when we really go through it, then we realize, because it is not for you to understand why, just for me to know what make her feel love. Like one of the things she liked to go to park. One time she was a bit down, and then we just went to the Orchid Park. Orchid Garden. What happened is the time there is the orchid show. In town, so a lot of nice orchid inside, and she really had a good time. All right, and then I didn't realize. I just walk around, take photo. She feels so happy. So we realized that she liked time together. So
even though I work in the same clinic, we see each other so often. But then it's different. This time you spend is not talking about work, but it's talking about us, neutral topics, enjoying nature together.
That's right.
Yeah, but the affirmation,
So remember, love is spelled Time. Time.
We are not so much of a gift person.
Yeah.
Okay. Not so much of a gift person.
Yeah, not so much of a gift person.
So he's very happy. He didn't have to go and spend time looking for gifts.
Save a lot of money.
Just bring me out for a walk. I'm happy already.
One of the things that Fu Chao is very good at, save money.
Save money.
Save money. Okay. We're gonna put a pause to this. Obviously, it's exciting episode. Okay, but we're gonna put up the next episode in the next round. So stick around, don't go anywhere. This is Feel Good. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, whereby we're gonna continue for more information from our lovely couple here in the studio.